Gamer Rise, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We're continuing with Need for Speed World tips and tricks with driving, but not driving today because I'm going to talk about customization detailing today. Well, actually, there's not that much to talk about customization, but this part is actually the part that you know. I'm going to talk about what to buy or tips in buying too, and also I'm going to discuss cars too. How to buy, when to buy, and etc. So let's dig in. Not change the driver. Come on. Okay. Let's go into aftermarket first. I don't know why this loads very long. The longest load in the game. Okay. You know, the Need for Speed, Most Wanted, Carbon, and Pro Street had a fundamental system of modifying cars, and aftermarket is something that we are very familiar with. We know what the kit is, we know what spoiler is, we know what the hood is, etc. So, as an I'm talking to myself as a Need for Speed video game series lover, I want body kits in my car, but the jerks at EA, I don't want to call jerks, but this is really annoying me, made all the body kits can be purchased by real money, not in-game cash. As you can see, body kits can only be purchased by real money, by Boost. And actually, not all the body kits are worth to buy, but you know, it kind of looks good and you want it, but as I said, real money is not a thing that you can earn every day playing the game. Spoilers. Some spoilers are actually four spoiler is can accessible by in-game cash. Let's show them to you. Hex, Hero, Wizen, and Jared. These are not advanced models, let's say, simple models, but if you're saying I just want a spoiler, it doesn't matter what it is, and you can buy any of this 4 spoiler by cash. And actually, cancelling spoiler requires Boost, which is something I found really ridiculous. That's something useless. Why don't we want spoilers? There's actually carbon fiber versions and normal versions. Actually, this is, let's say this, the Boost versions of spoilers actually looks pretty cool, but as I said, there can be purchased by Boost. But I'm going to say this, I actually bought one, but for the sake of style. This is what I bought to my Z4 BMW, and some of them cannot be painted. This actually cannot be painted, so be careful to the color, to the car's color that you're putting the spoiler on. So, as to wrap up spoilers, if you want one of any spoilers, you can buy one of these 4 in-game cash spoilers, but other than that, you need Boosts, and they're actually great models. I like Prime very much. It actually gives the car a racer, a GT look. But as I said, Boost. There's actually, let's go to another car to show you hood. Some cars don't accept hood, some cars don't accept spoilers too. Let's see, yeah, let's switch to Z4. As you can see, I have body kits and the Prime spoiler mods on. As I said, all body kits can be purchased with Boosts, spoilers too. Hood, I don't know, they're not hoods actually. There were hoods, but I don't know. Neither of any of my cars can have hood. Let's go to wheels. This is rim, but they called wheels. You may remember rim word from Underground 2. Most of the rims can be purchasable by boost, there are a lot of varieties from 960 to, let's see, 420, 400, but there's a bunch of rims that you can buy with in-game cash, but not that much. Actually, there are iconic ones like this American Racing. I put this to my muscle cars. NK Style B, 11 Hots. This ridiculous looking. Actually, you know, some people like this, but I don't. I mean, let's see, what the hell is this? I mean, this is too big and ridiculous to see. I mean, this will be really good on BMW. Actually, I can buy this. It looks good. If you want style, if you're searching for a particular one to your car, like this, I'm gonna buy this, but I'm not buying now. You can spend boost, but other than that, there are actually 4 types of rims in different sizes, so you can check them. Neons, all neons are purchasable by boost. Only this, which is actually a gift to me. It's Japanese tuner neon. If you want neon really much, you have to get boost, or actually some parts in game. Some parts in this game actually comes from the reward cards after you finish a race. So actually, I have some neon. Yeah, I have 4 neons, which is this and this came from treasure hunt, and this came from race. So you can do much race and get neon, but if you instantly want neon on your car, you have to spend some boost. Also, that rule applies to window tint. Also, the price thing applies to window tint. You can also win window tint from races and treasure hunt. Lowering kit too. Actually, most of the things in aftermarket shops is actually can be purchased by boost. So license plates too. But there's actually, yeah, this too can be purchasable by in-game cash. Other than that, all license plates get with boost, but also you can win license plates from races. This is aftermarket shop. Actually, other than boost stuff and advices on spoilers or anything, I mean, there's nothing to, you know, advise on, because it's on your imagination, it's on your skill for design. So I'm just leaving here and going to performance shop. Other than aftermarket, performance parts can be, all the performance parts, by the way, can be won by winning races and or doing treasure hunts. If your streak is high, you can get ultra parts like me. Let's see, we have 4 ultra engine here, which has great stats. I'm gonna talk about stat now, just a minute. And I really advise you guys to do treasure hunt because of this. As I talked about in my previous video, treasure hunts is actually really helpful for performance parts and skill mod, because you're getting really good ones if you continue to your streak. So let's continue about this performance and stats. You know, this actually you don't need to have an explanation about this, but let's talk about parts stats. Parts has stats, so this way you can build your car depending on your driving style. Me myself, in some cars I want acceleration to exit the corners quickly, but some guys want top speed. You can, you know, this actually comes with chance. I mean, my best ultra engine is 17 to 9, not 10 to 15. I don't know that such engine exits, I don't know. So this is luck, this is totally luck, but you can buy from store. Actually, I did capped my LFA by buying stuff from store. You can buy stuff from store, but if you're trying to jump a car's class, let's say this Z4 was D when I bought, and now it's C, and it actually can go to B. If you want such thing, if you want your car to get upgraded to one class upper or 2 class upper, you need at least Pro or Ultra engines. It's actually usually in, let's say you usually need such engines. It can depend on the car. Let's talk about, actually, you may guess this. We have engine, forced induction. Let's talk from here. Engine, forced induction, transmission, suspension here, brakes and tires. As you can guess, engine, forced induction, engine and forced induction only works for acceleration and top speed. Transmission works for all three. I think suspension too works for all three. Brakes and tires. Brakes works for handling, tires works for acceleration and top speed, and yes, sometimes for top speed too. As I said, having ultra parts is actually really good. You can upgrade your car to 1 or 2 class up. As I said, this car, as I remember, can go to A or B, I don't remember. It goes to the cap of B. It was actually D when I bought it, and it's a really nice car. Anyway, as I said, having good performance parts can lead such good can lead to good cars, can lead to class upgrades. But as I said, you need Pro and Ultra engines, and to win those you need to race and at least in the top 3, or doing the daily mission treasure hunt with a big streak, counting the streak. Or there's actually one thing that you can do, is actually you can buy card packs. Wait, first let's talk about cars, then I'm going to go to card packs. Cars. As I said, most of the cars in this game can be purchasable by boost, but there's actually a car class, a car group that we call in-game cash cars that you can buy with in-game cash. Let's like R8 5.2 FSI Quattro. There are not that much cars. There are not that much in-game cash cars. So, to a point, you want to buy cars with your cash. Then you want to buy good cars, you know, or cars that you want to buy, dream of, like me, Pagani lover. Yes. If you screaming like me, you need boost. Yeah, you need boost. As in my video, I talked about my Pagani briefly for 1 second. This Pagani needs boost. This Hummer needs boost. This Odyssey needs boost. So actually, it comes to this. Most of cars has boost, and actually there should be, or most probably, there will be a car that you really like, you really want to buy, and can only purchasable by boost. So I'm not saying buy boost. I'm not advertising EA, but I mean it isn't that a bad thing. I mean, if you build your entire car lot entire garage, by boost cars, then, and if you're at 5 level or something, then people starting to call you money player, or kid with money, player with money, not skill, just money. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to talk about today. This is what I learned from this game. It's not a certain rule, it's not a must as in rules, but I learned this by by experience. Don't get a car until you're 10. Go with your E. As you remember in the first video, we are selecting a startup car. Let's say you bought a Nissan 240 SX. You raced, you get some parts, or you want some money, and you want to upgrade. Okay, it's good. It's okay. You can upgrade to D, but not C. Maybe you can, but this is the here's the issue. When you upgrade your car to C, the levels of the opponents will be higher, and higher levels means they can have higher skill modes, and this means that they have an upper hand in the race. So if you're, let's say, 7th level and buying an A car and racing with level 50 guys, I mean, I lost because I don't have any skill mods. They have 4-star nitro skill mods and they annihilated the race. So if you get a car with good skill mods, let's say, wait, there's actually a car that I get from giveaways. There's not that much car in the store that you can buy with skill mods. Let's see, this the Flexer Edition BMW i135i Coupe. This is actually great skill mods. There's Nitrous Power and Nitrous Duration ones. Not the best, but great. So if you found such car, maybe you can buy. I'm not advising such thing because the skill mod issue. Let's say you get Lamborghini Aventador. I don't know how to spell Aventador. Aventador, let's say. Okay. Or Countach, or Stoke, or we had Elemento here. Yes, or Sesta Elemento, one of the coolest Lamborghinis. They don't have any skill mods, so when you bought it, it'd only be fast, but not skill modded. So you will be like, okay, I don't have skill mods, but that's good. And you're entering a race, and they will win because they have 3-star, 4-star nitros or something, or RAM or some stuff, and you will be lost and you will be devastated. But as I said, if you be patient and get some skill mods, then buy a car, install that skill mods, and then race, that will be good. When that happens, you will have the upper hand too, and that will be a fair race. So I'm talking about levels, right? 0 to 10, stick with your car. You can buy E or D if you have the money. 10 to 15, you can consider, or you can buy C or consider C. 15 to 20, absolutely go to C. If you can upgrade your car to C, upgrade it, because you know, spending big money is buying expensive cars is not as such a, you know, good thing. It's not a smart idea. Also 15 to 20, you can consider about buying a B or testing a B in if you have good skill mods to start something, you can buy B and test yourself. But 20 to 25 is actually more suitable for B. 25 to 30, try to go to A, because when I was 27 in my, you know, treasure hunts and races, 2 and 3 star, you know, skill mods started to pop up. So, you know, I said why not? So you can install mods to A cars, and when I go to an A race, I actually won 2 of them. I did 5 of A class restricted race. I won 2 of them, but the 3 of them had really pro guys, 60 level guys who has 4-star skill mods. But as I said, you can do open races with those cars if you have the skill mod. And 30 plus, you can do whatever you want. Actually, if your level is low but having 3-star skill mods, like you acquired 5 of them, you made a set and you said, yes, if I have a great car, if I buy a great car in the future, I will do this mods to that car. If you're saying this, then you can buy a car, you can test yourself. That's all up to you. I'm just advising, if you don't have any skill mods, go with this level thing and don't do much class restricted race, because even it was a D class restricted race, 60 level guys will be there having great skill mods in D cars, and those D cars will be level capped, D capped. So that's my advice. Other than that, that's it. Actually, the summary is, if you have good skill mods, if you continue your treasure hunt streak really good, and on 10 level you have streak of 180 days, you can have, I don't know, I didn't did treasure hunts in that levels, but I think 2 or 3 stars skill mods may pop up. If you have such, if you did a plan of skill mods in a car and you have such good skill mods, you can consider buying a car. And an advice on what to buy: listen in your heart. If you have a favorite in your life or childhood, mine was spaghetti, but go for that. Other than that, prices are depending on the class. A's are starting from this and goes up to 5,000. Yeah, 5,000 and 6,000. And S cards can be really pricey. Starts from 800 to my pack again is 8,400 to if you guys considering buying Ultra Edition cars versus McLaren 22,000. As you can see, there's mods in some cars, but these mods are not that powerful, but it actually can make things easier when you start. This was cars, everybody. I hope I was helpful on this issue, guys, because I really did had a bad time when I was 14 level with my Lamborghini, because I don't have any skill mods. Actually, that car had, but it was 1 star, 1 star, 1 star, and I was trying to race with 8 guys, and they were really pissing me off because they had really good ones, and the ramp skill was really imba was that time. That's what I'm talking about, this level thing. But as I said, if you have the skill mod, good, then you can buy. Let's switch up the card packs. The last thing I want to talk about. There's actually card packs like sticker packs that we get when our childhood, or maybe you guys still do that. I really respect. There's card packs that actually gives you stuff, real good stuff. You can buy only one pack, Mr. Performance Pack, by in-game cash. Other than this Mr. Performance Pack, all the packs can be bought by Boost. This one, Mr. Performance Pack, gives cash power-ups and performance parts, but not ultra. I didn't see any ultras. This is much better comparing to Mr. Performance, because it gives a little more better prices. Car Style Aftermarket Pack gives you 5 of aftermarket packs containing neons, license plates, special designed, some of them special designed for some cars, some type of cars. Aftermarket pack, actually, sorry, Car Style Aftermarket Pack gives you neons and license plate. This pack actually has wheels, neon windowed wheels, license plates, lowering kits and stuff. Country Aftermarket Pack gives stuff specifically for a country, let's say USA. You have USA plates, USA neon or stuff. Explore Skill Pack gives at least one 4-star Explore Skill mod. The others will be Explore Skills too. And Pursuit Skill Pack and Race Skill Pack has the same rules, with giving Race Skill mods and Pursuit Skill mods. I tried this. I tried this, but after then I said Explore Skill Pack is not that thing, not that much thing. It's not worth buying. Silver Pack, giving at least one race performance part of 5 reward cards. The other rewards are random. Gold, at least one pro performance pack guaranteed card pack. Platinum gives you one ultra performance pack, at least one. It can be 2, 3, 4, 5 if you're so lucky. And I get this, and it's actually giving me 2 performance pack. I bought Boost from EA and give me this. And card price pack. It's actually most popular thing, because it's actually gives you 4 prizes and 1 car that can be anything. Even the ones are not in sale in the store, even the Boost ones. There are cars that now you cannot buy. They retracted them from store, but since some people still using them, car price pack actually has them. So if you're really lucky, there will be great cars. You may remember I showed you in the lights McLaren F1 22,000 boost. That also, even that can come up from a 2,500 boost car price pack. But I have bad memories with card packs, especially with car price. So I'm not strongly suggesting, but you can try. This can be really good if, you know, if Nitro's power comes up. 4-star Nitro's power up, oh my god. But I tried this too, and it only gave me slingshot duration. But that was good too, but not as good as Nitro's power or Nitro's duration. Alright guys, that's it. I mean, this can be a really long video. I think this was, yeah. But I'm really happy to done this because it's actually, I talked about what the things to buy with boosts, what to do, what not to do about cars, because I was really struggling with that. So if I helped, I will really glad. And if you have any questions about these issues or any other thing in the For Speed world, please comment below. I will be really glad to answer your questions. And also I wanna say that since we really talked about so much in this video, if you have a pin shop, you can buy boosts to lower prices. That's what I'm doing right now. But they can be tricky, so be careful about that. So thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I will be continuing with racing from now on because I all finished about what to talk about in game briefly in the basics. So it will be racing from now on. We're going to having more fun. Alright, see you guys, bye bye.